How's it going? Welcome back to another evening here in Icarus. Just coming back from the desert. Was out there doing some mining, doing some boss fights, doing some farming, things like that. Not too bad, man. Got quite a few parts from the bosses. So we got some more of the exotics to send up, some of the biomass. And then you guys left me comments quite a few videos ago about the scales. Scales? Hide? Not sure what it's called. These guys. About them dropping from the boss whenever you kill it and landing on the ground. So I did look and found quite a few. The problem is the bosses seem to fall on the scales all the time. So only got about 15 or 20 more from these scales around it because they were laying on them all the time. But every little bit does help. We'll throw all those guys into the processor and try to send all that stuff up. It's been kind of busy. Quite a bit of stuff in here too. Found one more cave over there. The caves look a little bit different than they do over here. Super hard to see them. But for today, we're finally working on the kitchen. I'm excited, I'm anxious, I'm nervous, all kind of stuff like that. Look, dude, it's overwhelming with all the parts they have for the foods and stuff like that. So I'm just ready for the kitchen to be done. Us define our foods that we want to use for our four main foods and just worry about farming those things all the time. It'll be a lot less stress on me then. Let's drop off the parts in here real quick. We got some aluminum. Not very much. Quite a bit of the copper and iron, which we do need for making electronics. Dude, electronics grind is no joke, man. Holy crap, dude. We got some coal. And then a little bit of titanium. And that should be... Where's it at? All of our stuff. There we go. Sort this out. Fix these. Let's eat some dinner. And then throw all this stuff into the processor. So I'll give you all these. And we can't do this, right? Can't do that. That's for the trophy. What about this one? That we can. Yeah, right there. Okay. So let's grab the rest of them, too. I think we got some more up here in storage. Nope. We'll take some of these, though. Oh, we do. Drop off those. I think, for the most part, we're kind of set. And you go, and you go. And then this we need to put into the furnace. Let's call down a rocket. Should have quite a few on the exotics now. Over here. Seems to be landing on this side quite a bit, which kind of works out for the bridge. I like the bridge, dude. My favorite part of the build so far. I'll give you these, give you that. Back up you go. Please and thank you. So today what I want to build is some of the marble cabinets. I think they're in the tier 4 slots. We got some of the tier... Is that closed? It is. Some of the tier 3 foods. We got the jars. We've got the windmill. I'm thinking... I think it kind of works like this guy. But I mainly want it for looks outside of base here. I do got plans over here for the sheep, the cows, stuff like that. So maybe put it over here. It needs to be far away from that thing. Because I don't want that to take off and then destroy my stuff. I mean, it's kind of close for these things here. We need to move that guy. Tell you what, let's do that now. Well, let's sleep. We'll move him. And then we'll get started for the day on the kitchen. Quick nap. There we go. And let's see what we need for that little ball that we got to throw out for it. What was it even called, this guy? Gunpowder and composites. Now, I'm hoping we don't need too many other composites for today because I don't have very many made up. It's one of the items I didn't stock too much of. I mean, we got some here, but not very many. Put those in there. Sort this out. Iron ingot, boy. I tell you what. Got some right here. I just want to move it over a little bit so it's not right by the base. It scares me, man. It tore up all of the foundations we had out there. The concrete ones. So it's definitely... it's a rocket, man, so it kind of makes sense. So I'm thinking... maybe put it right here. It has to be on our hotbar, right? Please. Please do not destroy that. They are very, very expensive. Okay, I was wondering if the ladder was going to actually close up in it. No damage numbers. So I wonder if that'll change the direction the ladder is because I faced this way instead of that direction. Let's get out of the way. I don't want to die to it. And while we're over here, how are you? You're fine. You're fine as well. So went ahead, while we're waiting for that guy. And somebody left a comment about putting all their extra tools in a bag. Totally did not think about it, so we got our sickle on us at all times. Our wiring tools, the scanner for the nodes, and then the tool to get the parts from the creatures. So, that'd be kind of nice, man. I like that. It's very nice being able to move that guy around the map. The ladder's going to be on that side too, isn't it? It is. It's kind of static, I think. I mean, that's fine. It's over out of the way, though. So, we might put the windmill, I'm thinking like right back here. It's nice and flat, right there. Might work out, man. If anything, just for looks. Not sure if we need power to it or what, but can always use it for making some parts later on, too. Alright, so, let's look in here. So much stuff. Now, I'm not sure how big of a kitchen we're going to have, or how much of this stuff we'll actually use, but we got this we need for sure, right? That's unlocked. We've got storage, which is nice. That's more storage as well. Is it just the same part? Oh, that one has some doors on it. This one doesn't. We've got a sink. Running water as well. I'll just do all of them, man. Electric stove. A lot of foods. Meat pie, vegetable pie, fruit pie. Okay, look. Eat that as well. And then I'm kind of thinking about a refrigerator, possibly. Just because it stands up. I don't know. We'll hold off on that because we do have the freezers, which totally stops the process, right, of the food spoiling. So that's 2,500 on the electricity. That's only 500. Let's make one for science, if we got the parts, and see what it's all about. Now, we've got foods and stuff in Tier 3. Nothing here. Nothing there. Alright, down here. We got the bread dough, some jam, some wine, some beer, some honey mead. Not sure if we're going to use all that stuff, but we'll just unlock it for now. Glass jars, glass bottles, and then a glass milk bottle. Need some cows for that. That stuff's coming up here pretty soon. We are going to have some of the livestock. It just... Look, man. Talked about it before. I play a different way than normal people, so some things that are important to you aren't to me. And then some things that are to me, obviously, aren't to you. It just kind of... It's the way that it goes, man. So let's play. So it's just how I normally play the game and record the videos. Sugar in Tier 2. I think that was the only food that I saw in here. Possibly. Wait, what is that? Hammerhead slime. Okay, that's a terrifying thing, just saying. Fishing, that is coming at some point in time. I want to check it out. Not sure if we'll actually do it too much, but that is coming. I think that's it. Now, where is the windmill is Tier 3. I think it's up top, right? Mining stuff. Humidifier. Where is the windmill? Ah, right here. So no electronics on this. So regardless, it'll be nice to have. Doesn't say that it uses any power, so I mean, that's kind of nice. Harnesses the wind, I think, for being used. Oh yeah, the smoker too. Definitely need this. So much stuff in there, man. All the different meats and stuff. So that should replace our drying rack, right? Yeah, dried rhubarb. You got the cured leather and stuff like that. Okay, so that'll work out. Having it outside. And then Tier 2's done. Tier 1, I had some splints. You guys keep leaving me comments about the splints. Now, I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying here. We're like 160, 170 hours into this game. I have not broken a leg yet. Haven't even unlocked this. If I break my leg, it's because you guys made me unlock this, okay? I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying, man. But that'll kind of work out because the med pack is kind of stocked up for the most part. Got all of our stuff in here. What are we missing? What are we missing? Something was right here. I thought. Maybe. Splints will go there. So, anyways, let's start off with the cabinets, I guess? It is made over here, all of it. So we need some concrete mix. We have some? Absolutely, a little bit. Now we're not going crazy with the whole kitchen. Okay, just going to say that now. Oh, we needed stone, I think, right? Stone's right here. We'll just do 10. That should be fine. So we're not going crazy with it. I don't want to have a ton of storage out just for looks. I want to have what we need, right? Essentials. Maybe in this corner here. And then... not sure over here. I put these in there. Put that in there. Need some aluminum, which we have a ton of. Holy crap, dude. So other than aluminum build parts, aluminum's not used too often, right? Kind of sucks because, dude, we got so much aluminum. Take 4, just in case. Alright. There's that one. There's this one. Do we want this one too? We'll see. We'll see which one we like. And then we've got the sink too. And that'll be all those for that type of part. And they should both be storage, right? I think. We have the smoker. Copper, iron, charcoal. I don't remember how many of each. How are you doing? Fairly well. Alright, one of you. We'll do the windmill. Need some refined wood and steel ingot. I need to make some more steel here before too long as well. We got some, but... I want to suck up like the bottom half of this with the steel. And then what else? Oh, refined wood. Not sure why that takes so long to make. Alright, craft you. Smoker. And then I think all we got left is the refrigerator, right? Carbon fiber and more aluminum. Alright, one of you. Alright, that should be it. We'll make some more of these, depending on what we want to do with them. But let's start off with the windmill. It's super simple to get that kind of set up. I mean, it should be, right? It's not always, but it should be. Okay, yeah, it uses the power from the wind. And the question is, 1, will it turn when there's a storm? And 2, okay, so it is turning now. It's not directional, I don't think. Like if the wind's blowing this direction, it won't spin around. I would like to see that, but looks kind of neat, man. Oh, it's offset. Oh, we got to fix that. Pick it back up real quick. I was checking side to side and not front to back on the alignment. Don't be weird. Close enough, man. Not too bad. Alright, so check it out real quick. A lot of moving parts. Need a guard right here. I'm just saying that is not safe. Not safe at all. Looks kind of neat, man. Alright, what do we have for the interface? So all of our normal stuff. So we can make all these without using any power. Probably at a very slow rate, I'm guessing. I mean, it's not too bad, though. Put it in here, go out and do other stuff. Kind of neat. Adds to the atmosphere of the base. Alright, so that's done. This area here, we're going to probably just get rid of. I'm thinking, man. Depends on how many of the smokers that we need. Now, can this go... Oh, wait. Did it say it has to be placed outside? Ah, it does. Interesting. Okay. So what we'll do... Let's put you right there for the moment. Let's pick this up. We might change it over to a gate. Main reason to have a gate and not have it just open is I don't want creatures to come up and destroy it. I mean, at the same time, I always leave my front door open, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Let's just kind of leave it like that. So in here we've got the steaks, T-bone, all dried stuff, the leather, tomatoes. We need to order some parts from the workshop too, as far as seeds go. I think we have some of the tomato seeds though. Dried rhubarb. Minus 30 on the oxygen and food consumption. That's not too bad. A lot of fish parts. We definitely got to look at the fishing here before too long. It's kind of weird using a steak and watermelon. There's some of the soft meat stuff there too. Okay, so a lot of stuff here. Again, I'll look at all this stuff and figure out what foods I want to do. This one you guys keep saying to use, though. The honey smoked bacon. Which we got a ton of honey. That's going to be 15 on the experience. That is not bad at all. So here's the thing I'm kind of confused about, okay? And I haven't looked into it too much. Again, I don't read stuff online. I get confused. So with the stomach thing. So right now we're using this. Cooked bacon. And cooked prime meat. They are two separate things. Now with this, if I eat another meat, regular one, it doesn't count as a buff. I don't think I have any. I mean, these kind of work. So, cooked prime meat. Cooked prime meat. So, is that title in the green down there? The cooked prime meat? Does that dictate which... Like, if it'll take up a stomach slot? Because this one... Okay, so what is that? So, I can't do a cooked bacon plus a honey cooked bacon, right? That's smoked bacon. So I should be able to eat a smoked bacon plus a cooked bacon, right? Let's grab some honey. Do a little bit of science. That's what today's all about. Give me some of this. Some tasty honey, just saying. And then a little bit. That's all the cooked stuff. We got ice everywhere, man. So say, are we out of bacon? Can't be out of bacon. Grab some of that, too. Do you need wood to run? You do. Wait. Uses charcoal. Interesting. Okay. Another use for that. So, is there another way to make charcoal other than the fireplace? There's none of the regular burners that will actually make it, right? Give me some of this. There we go. Put a whole stack in there. There's a storm. Of course there is. Just wins. So one full stack will last... Doesn't say. That is coal, right? It is. Alright, so this... will make 10. 8 hours. Okay, so that's quite a while for one stack. It's gonna make me hungry, man. Haven't had lunch before recording today. It's not a good thing. It's gonna take a minute. Alright, so while that's doing its thing... let's put the rest of the bacon away. Don't want it to spoil for sure. And let's see about this guy. So, just for science, we got power right here. Can I use this out of here? Probably not. It needs to be down on my hotbar. So, slots 2, 4, 6, 2, 4. Okay, 24. What are you? That one's going to have the alteration, which we don't have anymore. 2, 4, 6, 2. Okay, so same amount of slots. Let's see what the spoil time is. So 40 minutes. 4.8 hours. Okay, that's not too bad. That's a lot less on the power draw. Plus you've got how much space it takes up. Right? So what we could do is store all of the raw materials in here and then put the cooked foods in here. I'm thinking. Is that the same thing, just upside down? It is. Kind of laying on its side. That's kind of neat. Kind of figured that's what it was. A lot of games use the same thing for the fridge and freezer. Let's do that. I think just having these guys up here, 3 of those, that'll be good for all of our foods, all of the foods for the tames, and then all this kind of stuff I'll just throw into the refrigerator. That should work out. Maybe make 2 of these, right? Raw materials. I think so. That should work. All right, cool. So, keep that one. Check on this. All right, so with these, we got two buffs down here already. So that is a different one. Okay, so that's what it is. Has to be, right? The green label on the top. So long as 2 aren't matching, we can make those. Now for the soups, or stews, whatever you call them, roasted vegetables, soy fry, and stew. So those should be all 3 different ones that we could use. Okay. That makes it a little bit less complicated. Again, man, I know there's tons of guides online, stuff like that. I like learning stuff in the game. I always say it, you should be able to... Well, you can make charcoal out of spoiled meat. Well, that's interesting. But you should always be able to learn how to play a game while playing the game. You shouldn't need a guide online to learn things. It's a little bit more fun this way, too. Helps me retain the information whenever I figure it out in-game. Or asking you guys. I mean, that works as well. A little bit of interaction. Alright, so... A lot of foods there. These things you guys keep saying to use as well. Now, for the water, do we just need to make a glass jar and do it that way? Where are those made at? I'm guessing in here? Glass bottle. Glass milk bottle. Glass jar. Maybe the irons for the lid? Let's make a few of these. Actually, is our glasses done here? Oh, let's put this in the fridge for the moment. Let's eat the other foods too. So... Where's our bacon? Did we not have a stack of bacon here? Is it in the fridge? Well, I'll tell you what. It's gonna happen, dude. I need to put labels on all this stuff. So, is the timers all the same? $29, $29, $27. Why is that one off some? I ate it out there, that's why. So they are all the same. So if we eat the honey first too, right? That should increase the time on all those. %, extra on the food affects duration. I know that was the same one. 31 minutes. Okay, so it goes up a couple minutes on each one. 28 to 31. That's not too bad, man. Every little bit helps. All right, so what were we doing? Oh, the glass. I get sidetracked. I get excited. It happens, man. It happens. All right, drop off these. Drop off those. Sort that. Let's do the proper workstation. Let's make one of you for the moment. And then one of you. See what the difference is. Doesn't say how much it holds. Maybe once we fill it up? Wait. We can fill it up with the purified water, right? No. No. Interesting. So is that only for cooking? Oh, it is. So you cannot use it to store water in. That's why there's no tooltip for it. Okay. So can we use our canteen? I'm guessing for... Was it in here? Yeah, the candy. So sugar and strawberries. We don't have either one of those. I'm guessing that'll work, right? We'll see. I have to do some science if I can get everything together for that. So cream, coffee beans. Where do we make the cream at? Is that made in these other parts, probably? Let's see about these. See how they look? And see what we want to do with them. They do snap, too. That's kind of nice. I would say probably use the one with the handles. Good bit of storage. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 7. That's going to be the same. It's in 2 slots. That bugs me, man. Make it... make it all the same, dude. And then for this... That's weird. Press X to access inventory instead of the F key. So we put stuff in here to fill it up. Now, is that going to be purified water? Or just normal water out of the river? I'm guessing normal water? Somewhere. Right there. Treated water. It's been treated with charcoal. How has it been treated with charcoal? There's no charcoal in here. So, minus 10 on the water consumption, minus 10 on stamina consumed by actions. Let's just grab one over here that's already done. Purified is minus 15. Okay. I thought there was a difference. Same amount of time. Okay. Interesting. I wonder why... You should have to put the charcoal in here for that to work properly. Right? Science. Science. I'm curious if we put this in here. Well, one, will it go? It will. Now... I wonder if it uses up the charcoal now. It didn't. Run it a couple times. Maybe it's a very good filtration system. Doesn't consume very much on the charcoal. Built-in filter. Okay. Oh, that's the other source, too. Forest fires. Yeah, because there's not enough of those around, right? Interesting. So, I'm wondering why that's... It's saying that it's filtered, but there's no filtered water coming through it because of the charcoal, right? It's weird. And then for this guy... So there's the bread dough. That we should be able to do testing with this being the water source. Oh, optional connection. Okay. We can hook water directly up to it. I want to see if this will use... It does. It changes to blue. From red for the water. Okay, so that will be used. Can use a canteen for that. Pickled carrots. That's kind of a weird one. Salt, glass jar, water. So where's the sugar at? Is that made, I'm guessing out here in this? It is. So we got sugar cane. That's the same thing as, I think, in the U.S. we call them sweet potatoes, right? And then, oh, honey too. Interesting. A lot of uses for the honey. We got sugar cane, so can kind of just use that instead. Okay, that's not too bad. So this guy, we might take and put in the kitchen, right? Make a nice little shelf for him. Get him up off the floor. Won't be back by this anymore, by the door, so should be better. Let's move you. That's the only thing that doesn't have an upgraded version, right? I think everything else we can make in here. Oh, we can do the fertilizer too. Okay, so we don't need the herb station anymore. Let's pick you up. Your time here is done. It's all my junk. All of my built parts that we have. And let's get rid of this, speaking of junk. We'll drop off the charcoal, which for some reason we don't need for the treated water. And then all this needs to move. So, let's do the freezers first. We've got 2 made. Need to destroy that one. I mean, it has alteration. Doesn't really matter. Oh, it's going to mess up how I put my stuff in here, though. See how it's all... Yeah. I don't want it to all be jumbled up whenever I put it in there properly. So, we need to make one more. Aluminum and carbon fiber. Not a problem. Alright, 2 of you. That'll get that sorted out. Let's get some scaffolding real quick. Don't be weird. Oh, you know what? We need to move it over this way. That's right. Because of the... Hello? The half tile. Actually, before we do that, let's set up our power. What's the easiest way to do power? Probably run it down the wall right there. Give it a second. Let it clear away. No rush. Alright, let's double check. That should be fine. And we'll run this. We're gonna have one here. One here. And one there. Plenty of room. Okay. Wasn't sure if we could actually reach this for connection points. And then let's move this over too. Just to make life a little bit easier. Let's pick up these. I'm thinking maybe 4 total of the cabinets should be fine. And we'll do them all with the handle so they all kind of match. What was in there? What? Why did it drop to a bag whenever I picked it up? That was kind of weird. That'll be for this one. And then we need one more. We'll get here soon. Drop this back down. Alright. What I need to do is move all this stuff. Let's move this for the moment. We'll put it in the fridge. Because the fridge we'll be using for all of our raw stuff. It kind of forces me to also... Oh, that needs to go in the freezer, though. Don't want that to spoil. It'll also force me to cook stuff instead of letting it kind of sit. So it doesn't actually spoil. Are we good? That it? It is. This one we'll go ahead and destroy. Build a third one. Oh, we've got the third one. It's already up there. And let's remove... Actually, will the fridge go right there? It's fine. We'll rewire it if we have to. Alright, that's good there. Let's move you. Wire them all in, and we'll be kind of set for the freezers. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll just do... this way, is how we'll build it in. Now, do we still need this? For some stuff? I think so. That's got the cooked bacon. And all these items that might get made in... this. We'll have to see. Move you down one more time. Don't be weird, man. Stuck. There we go. Alright, power. Power. And power. Let's check. Check the grid, man. It's gonna be horrible, right? Not too bad. 17,000 on the demand. Let's grab one of you. And then that is turned on. This should be fine. We don't run it too often. Let's do 3 of those. Set you going. 21. Supply. We got plenty of supply, man. We'll see how it kind of works at nighttime as well. We are going to make some more of the batteries to put up there. I'm thinking maybe 100k on the storage should be fine through everything for the most part. Just to get through nighttime when we're out doing stuff. Again, I usually sleep through the night, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, so we're good up here. That needs to get moved, and then we need to make some more of the cabinets. Let's start in the corner. Oh, you know what? This would be good for the corner piece. Maybe right there. Nope, almost. Need to come back one more floor tile, I think. That's fine. A little bit of a gap there. It's only coming out to about right here. So these would be all just normal cabinets on this side. So we'll need one more of those. The material processor will go up top. We'll do another cabinet right here. And the 2... things like this, right there. Should work out. So, 2 more. Concrete mix. What are we missing? Nothing. Okay, let that craft up. I think we should be kind of set. Are we done out here? Was anything else making? It is. Some more bacon. Gotta love the bacon, dude. Alright, so it is the next day. Let's check on the concrete mix. Not very much. That stuff goes super slow, dude. Let's destroy you as well. That way it's done and over with. Drop off the parts, drop off the parts, drop off the parts. I made a table and chairs as well. Oh, we need to put this back down too. Goes over here. I was thinking what we could do... maybe instead of putting... kitchen stuff right here. Do table and chairs. Have that inside. We need to get some more of the parts from the other missions too for decorating. Things like that. There's a lot of the decorations we'll do once we do up here too. For the different workbenches. So maybe we'll set out the table and chairs now and do the decorating later. We could also... maybe set some up over here as well. We'll see, man. We'll see. Get our cabinets made real quick. Let's do 3. That might be enough. 1 there. Maybe 2 here. Might have to move that down some. Now, this cannot go outside, right? I mean, it should be able to, you would think. Is there another oven? Or stove? Am I missing one? Oh, there is. The electric one here. Okay. Let's make that as well. So copper wire, composites, and glass. Alright, so you here. You there. Okay, that's what that one part is for. Without the handles. I mean, it makes sense, right? And then how big are these? So if we do this one here. This one here. And then we'll have the stove possibly right there. That should kind of work out. That should be plenty, right? For the most part. I think so. So we need water for this. Water for that as well. Put you in there. Pick this up. There should be a connection point right under this. That's power. That's water. There we go. Fantastic. Maybe we'll do another one here. And then the stove? Depends on how big the stove is. The one you made. Dude, what is that sound? Is that you? That thing is super noisy, man. Let's stop it. Making a lot of noise. It's bugging me, man. It's bugging me. It does clip in. Oh, fantastic, dude. So obviously we need water too. Why do you need water for the stove? That's kind of weird. Do the same thing though. Pick this one up. And then connect it. Okay. I guess not. Let's do this. Well, might be able to just kind of string it by. Let's see. Let's put this back. What is that sound? Is that the windmill? Got power up there. Power should be right here too, though. If that's a windmill, brother, I cannot take that sound it makes. I think it is. Like the ambient noise of it. Of it grinding right here is fine. But that, I'm not sure if the recording picked it up with my audio leveling. Stand here for a second. I think it was. It was a windmill. Dude, why you gotta have that loud sound from it? It's like a whining sound. It's weird. Anyways, man. Holy crap, dude. I thought it was the cement mixer. Well, get this back going since it wasn't this. Okay, we're fine there. Anyways. Alright, so oven, sink, and that. Everything is piped in properly. Plenty of storage as well. For all of these. Stuff like that. So in here, here's the stuff we need for the cold biome. The hot tea. If you didn't see the last video, I made a thermos. Filled it up with cold tap water. Expected it to magically be hot. And speaking of that, I think it's still up in the fireplace, right? So, my opinion, it'd be kind of cool if you could put the thermos or canteen in here and have it turn warm after a certain amount of time. Be kind of neat. But yeah, I filled that up and I was expecting it to be hot water. Got up to the snow and it was cold. Just like the canteen. So, I mean, it happens, dude. It happens. A lot of stuff in here. Holy crap. I'll probably look through all these off camera. Figure out which ones I want to do just for. And then we'll talk about it in the next video. And I'll start farming all this stuff up just for those, man. Frozen ore. I don't want to put that in my oven. I'm just saying. I'm kind of curious about these, though. So let's make a little bit of the special stuff, like the sugar. Haven't done that yet. And then let's move this guy, too, and figure out about the, refrigerator. So we don't need this anymore, right? We can get rid of that. Nothing like cooking your food with coal. I'm just saying, dude. Healthy way to eat for sure. So, let's see something for science. I think that needs to be inside. It'd be kind of cool to have it just for looks outside. No shelter. I don't want to use it. I just want to not have it get destroyed from storms. You know? We'll get rid of it. It's going to break regardless, so at least that'll be nice and protected. Might make a second one of those. Oh yeah, let's do this. I think what we'll do for the moment... The chairs are weird to me. To me, it seems like the chairs should be facing the other way. Automatically. I mean, it doesn't really matter, just... my opinion. Okay. So that kind of works. Table and chairs. Once we get some stuff for decorating, we'll put some things up here. I need to look through all the decorating stuff and see what we have. And then I want to do some plants out here, man. The crop plots are fairly large. I mean, they're small compared to other games. But, I like some potted plants to put out here. I don't know if that's a thing. If there's somewhere where the game has those in a DLC or the base game, let me know, because I definitely want to have some outside. It would definitely add to the greenery. Now, for lights out here, we might need a different light to go out here. Nighttime. We'll see. I need to see if the storms will destroy the furniture too. Those are very cheap to make. So maybe we'll leave those for the moment and see what happens. Now for the fridge. It kind of opens up our window too. I want to move the salt station down. Maybe we'll do the fridge right here. And we'll kind of center it so we can have two of them. So center it on this wall, these two walls. Do two of those, and then the salt station will move over here. I want to do storage for this, too, because we got so much salt. Especially with the one extractor that we have, it produces it very, very fast. Which is good because, I mean, you go through it a ton, right? What is down here that is causing problems? Maybe a connection point I need to remove. These. That's going over there for the freezer. Yep. It was the connection points. So let's put this one right here. What do we want to use for a cabinet over here for storage? We got those. Do we have any of the lower tier ones that are more rustic? Alright, so one of those. We need to eat some food as well. Gotta have my daily dose of bacon. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying, man. We don't need this one either. Alright, so... It's all... it's all gonna be salt, dude. We got salt here. We got salt out here. I think that's all of it. Okay. So that'll be sorted out for that. We've got some of the posters we'll put on the walls too. I didn't grab too many from the Great Hunt DLC site. I need to grab some more. It's wolf bait that doesn't go in there. Okay. That'll work out. Alright, let's see about one more refrigerator. So... I'm thinking right here. And then right there. That should work out. So what we could do... It's still there. We'll connect off of this one and run it back here. Actually, we'll just do this way. It'll be fine. Have it on the wall to reach both. Don't be weird. It's been a long day. Been a good day. We'll move the material processor here in a second. Get that guy put up on one of the cabinets. I'm thinking right here should work out. Alright, so all this. Grab this one. Oh, let's remove the wires first. Hello? There we go. Crazy how much more power that the freezers use in the fridge. I mean, it makes sense, though, in a way. It's close enough. Okay, that's close enough. I'll probably end up playing with it off camera to get it set properly. Nah, drop it. There we go. And that'll be kind of set for that. Might do 3 of these. Possibly. All depends on how much we need for the crops. Speaking of that, let's harvest a few for the moment. Get these growing again. I'm thinking do it down to 50% on the debuff they get, and then replant them. So nice, dude. So nice getting seeds at the same time as the crops. There we go, man. So what are they at now? 40%. So one more harvest. Some of these need to be harvested now or changed out. And I'll just change out the seeds for some different ones. Again, I'll probably try to figure out off camera what foods I want to have. And then just keep those out here planted. Are we good? I think we're all right. So for the teas and stuff, right? Does it matter which one we actually use? I'm guessing they probably have all different debuffs. Or not debuffs, but buffs. Drop these in here. I think we're good. They don't need to be refrigerated, but it's fine. There we go. And these. Tea is not made there. Where's the tea at? Is it outside? Wait a minute. What am I missing? Green tea. So that is hot tea. That's going to be health regen and then temperature. Oh, that one's going to be minus water consumption. I think we would probably do this one, the green tea. Food consumption. Maximum stamina and stamina regen. So personally, I would say stamina. Or health. Health is pretty nice. Probably do the green tea. And that'll be this. So we got this. Make some tea real quick. We just need water, which would be our canteen, right? And then don't we need a glass jar? Or does it make the tea right into this? Ooh, interesting. So this is not full. I'm curious if it'll not be full with the green tea. It shouldn't be. It should give you the same amount that you have in there. Give it a second. I mean, that's some carrots and some meat and stuff, but I'll tell you what. It's fine, dude. Can't be perfect all the time. Let's grab this while that's cooking up. Oh, we should put it with that. That should go in the thermos, right? Not in our... Hold on. Well, we'll let that one go for science. And see about it not being all the way full. It's going to be all that. We need to put it away. Doesn't last very long. Oh, there's some more salt there. That's what I'm talking about, man. I've got salt everywhere. Now, a lot of the dry foods, like the flour here, and the oil, we'll go ahead and put in the cabinets that we have. Like this. Maybe food stuff over here. Need to make some more of the jars, too. Okay, cool. So it does do the proper amount. I like that. I like that a lot. So you got the minus 15 on the water consumption and stamina because of the purified water. And then that as well. Now, how long will that last for? Because the thermos says it keeps it for longer. Is that just for the buff? I'm curious. Or will this cool off over time? Not too sure. Let that do its thing. Let's wire this in. Not this. I didn't pick it up. I kind of like having this here because a lot of stuff gets dropped in there when I come back from farming. Oh, I have it right here. There we go. Hopefully that's enough space here for this and not look weird. Wait, what? Why can't this go up there? Oh, dude. Well, that sucks. It has to be on the floor. I mean, we'll put it there. Disappointed, man. Super disappointed. Okay, we need to fix our wires real quick. So I'll probably make a mortar and pestle just to have on top here. Again, for decoration. Make sure it looks nice. Let's do it right here. Missed opportunity with the material processor. Just saying, man. Alright, so that's good to go here. Give you all this back. The salt needs to go into the salt cabinet. That's all good there. Now for this. Both are 300 seconds. So what's the point of the thermos? It's got to go cold over time, right? The only thing I can think of. If that's a case, I can't spam and make out a bunch of these, right? I need to make it as we need it. Let me know. Let me know what's going on with that. It's kind of weird. I don't want to use this now either because we'll get too hot, probably. See how our temperature goes up when we drink it. I mean, it goes up to normal. So that's fine to have here at base. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, so, for the sugar. So that'll make all that up. So we have the avocados now. We also got the soybeans too. Cream, animal fat. Where do we get animal fat from? Is that a thing to unlock? Ah, here we go. So raw meats. Let's grab some real quick. Wait, can we use any raw meat? You can make raw meat out of... That's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird conversion there. Not sure why that's a thing. It totally refreshes the timers, too, on them. So animal fat will be made into cream. And I'm curious if there's going to be a spoil time on those. Let's stop that for the moment. Make some of these and make it into cream to see if there's a spoil time. There's not. Oh, fantastic. So that's going to be... What was that? It's like, what? What does that sound? Oh, we need milk. We can't do the cream yet because we need milk. We need the creatures. We can do the butter, though. Wait, no, that's made with cream, right? Not animal fat. Okay, so we can't do anything with the animal fat yet. So at least now, instead of trashing all the meat from the creatures, I can keep it, turn it into animal fat, and then store this in a cabinet. Storm coming. This is the last thing we'll do before we go for the day, is we'll wait and see what happens with our structures. If these stay, which they should, then we can put more stuff outside. And hopefully that'll be fine too, under this. Alright, inventory is just about cleaned up for the most part. Put those away. Put this back in here where it goes with that. And that's some of our foods. Deal with all this later. So, it's kind of weird how your food buffs, 3 of 4, the tea doesn't account for that. Kind of weird. You would think that it would, right? It's not safe, dude. It's not safe at all out here. So that's fine. It didn't break. Neither did these. So either this is good for a overhang, or this is made for outside. It worries me about having that outside symbol on this guy. Kind of weird. Quick overview before we go. Holy crap, dude. The storm is no joke. Let's close the door. So a little bit more space right here. Good time to be inside. A little bit more space there with the processor mood. We'll leave it over here. Might do a second one, possibly. And put it back over here for doing all of our normal stuff. It's nice to be making all the gunpowder right here by the workstation. I might actually put it right here, to be honest with you. But I'll make another one of those. Keep this one for food only. And there's not too much stuff in here, but I like it, man. It's nice and open. Got all the stuff that we need. We can always expand down this way if we need to for the storage. Got a new stove. We got the the sink that doesn't require charcoal to have the filtered water. We got our kitchen bench there. It has all the other foods in it. This for making our stuff. Fridges for just a quick storage for our foods. That for the permanent storage. Salt station. And like I said, once we start doing the build up here, we'll go ahead and do decorating down here too. Make the place look a little bit more homey. I'll take a look at the decor sets and kind of go from there. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.